For agreeing to work with Donald Trump, Bayo Onanuga has been called to apologize to Obi.
By now, we ought to have seen Bayo Onanuga coming out publicly to apologize to Mr. Peter Obi. Yes, you heard me loud and clear. Peter Obi supported the idea that the United States government should come and support Nigeria in the fight against terrorism. And before you know it, the likes of Bayo Onanuga took to social media and he started tweeting rubbish by saying, we are never going to forgive Peter Obi for asking the US government to come and help Nigeria in the fight against terrorism. Yes, you said you were never going to forgive Peter Obi because he gave the backing. He was of the idea that yes, Nigeria should welcome US in the fight against terrorism. And you were talking nonsense saying Peter Obi is this and is that you will never forgive him for supporting US to come assist Nigeria. But as we speak now, going by the recent attack from the United States government in attacking the ISIS, the Boko Haram in Sokoto, Nigerian government was quick to come out to say they were in alliance with the US government before that attack was carried out. Which means the likes of Bayo Onanuga and your principal, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, later accepted the idea of Peter Obi to bring in the US government to come assist us. So if you had earlier criticized Mr. Peter Obi for his idea that you later buy into, the idea you later buy into, after criticizing him, since you later buy into his idea, ordinarily you should be apologizing to him. Because initially you didn't see reasons with Peter Obi's suggestion that the US government should come and assist us, since the Nigerian government has hopefully failed and could not do the job. But now that you have bought into the idea and you've requested the assistance of the US government, even before the strike that was carried out a few days ago, you ought to have publicly come out now to apologize to Mr. Peter Obi. Yes, otherwise, this same terrorism will consume you, Mr. Onanuga. Yes, Bayo Onanuga, the terrorism in Nigeria will be the one that will bring an end to your own life and your generations to come. If you don't come out publicly to apologize to Mr. Peter Obi for the rubbish you tweeted against him, you were never going to forgive him. That's what you said. Actually, who needed your forgiveness? Who know you? Who are you? But at least if you wanted to be fair, even if you were going to pretend about it, you would have just come out to say, Mr. Peter Obi, we are sorry to have disagreed with your initial idea of suggesting that Nigeria should allow US come into the country to support us. But now the federal government later did that which Peter Obi suggested. You should have just said, Peter Obi, we are sorry that your idea was what we later stick to. Because you said that the government of Nigeria was in alliance with the United States government before this attack against terrorism that was carried out by the United States government. The hypocrisy in Bola Ahmed Tinubu's government stink. That's the truth. Nigerians, we must come out, come 2027, to support a government that can oust Tinubu and his evil government. And I want to kneel down to the likes of Mr. Peter Obi. Yes, Mr. Peter Obi, Atiku Abubakar, Rotimi Amechi, and a host of other leaders, other political leaders in Nigeria. I know some of you do not actually mean well for the growth of this country. Yes, this is a fact. Majority of you are only concerned about how much you are also going to make from the system. But however, please form a united house. Project a generally accepted candidate to lead the ADC, to be the flag bearer of the ADC. Form one house to contest against Bola Ahmed Tinubu and his evil APC terrorist government party. This is the only way we will be able to stop Bola Ahmed Tinubu from exceeding government beyond 2027. I am begging you guys, I'm on my knee right now. I am begging you to form a united house, one house. All of you should come together to form one house, one united house against Bola Ahmed Tinubu's evil government. If Bola Ahmed Tinubu government exceeds 2027, we are all finished. Sincerely speaking, I must be honest. The life of Mr. Peter Obi, Atiku Abubakar, disappointed me. Yes, I am saying this because when Bola Ahmed Tinubu was in the opposition, he led protest. He was often condemning the government, no matter what they do. But since he became since Bola Ahmed Tinubu became opposition. That's the truth. You have not done enough to convince me. I'm not saying you guys were not tweeting at all, but I think you didn't do enough. But however, you must come together. Only in unity, Bola Ahmed Tinubu can be ousted from that place he's currently legally occupying. As the president, you know this man. A man that will go any length to forge a document, would bribe INEC and do any other thing to remain in power. But if we unite as Nigerians, we shall overcome him.
Well, nobody can tell me otherwise that Bayo Onanuga is not an ethnic bigot. Sure, all of them they hate Tinubu. Hey, Tinubu allowed the US to come. This and that, which of course we know say, nah, all this on a wash. So the issue now is that Bayo Onanuga needs to come out and apologize to Obi because he was the one who said Nigerians will not forgive Peter Obi for saying that for saying that the US should come and help Nigeria to fight all these terrorists. Boom, all of them. Now they are happy. They are trying to take the glory. You see, if he's not if he's not a tribal bigot, I don't even know what you want to call it, because this guy is disgracing the Yorubas and he's encouraging them. A lot of see, we have a lot of evil people in this world, especially people from Yoruba extraction. Yes, you can say somebody is an ethnic bigot. He's the one who started it. So when you do something, you don't want other people to do it. It's the same thing we are saying. So also we have people from the Igbo extraction. There's some characters that are in them that you say, oh, you don't like. Oh, it's not as if majority of them do, but when you see majority of the people behaving in a certain way, there's that tendency to say, oh yes, Igbo people are like this. Oh, Fulani people are like this. When you talk about Fulani, it's not as if we don't have good people, within the Fulani extraction. But when you hear about all this cattle rearing, all this it's rampant. And the worst part of it is that majority of the people who are not even part of those things, who are Fulanis too, they are supporting them. They are backing the nonsense they are doing. So we need to be calling ourselves out. If Igbo people, if there is a certain thing they are doing, we need to call them out and say, no, these things you are doing, that the majority of you are supporting, you must stop it. Vice versa, likewise other tribes as well. But let's even leave that aside. The question is that, why is it that since this whole thing happened, even Bayo Onanuga has not been speaking? And you now see the useless people coming out and saying, why should they apologize to be this and this and that? This is Tinubu, this and this and that. Then why will you now come? Somebody is giving advice. Everybody has been coming to their own opinion, but they will never go, hey, you see how bad these people are. But Gumi is there supporting and backing these people. You just imagine somebody say, bring US to support the country to fight this thing. It became a national problem to this useless Onanuga. I will call him useless. This man is a useless human being, and he's working for Tinubu. As a man it's a man thinker, so he is, because it's the same thing. Tinubu, they are best of the same feather. They are best of the same feather. Now, you are telling us that they will not forgive Obi, but Gumi should be forgiven. Gumi that is backing and giving you people woto, that you must not touch these bandits, you must not touch this Boko Haram. No, that one can be forgiven. Oh, that one is doing a lot. You don't get mad to even follow and talk. When you go for soft targets. Somebody has been asking that, what does this Gumi has on this government? What? There's something he has over them. And when you see a lot of Yoruba people, fear no, they let them, they talk to Hausa people. Na Igbo, be there. Because those are them, they are not violence. Igbos are not violence. If not saying that people do violence, fear no go let them, they talk to them. Have you ever seen? Go and check all of them. They don't talk. Majority, they don't. That's why they will tell you, say they are brothers and sisters, because they know, say if they do anyhow, those ones say, if you dagger me, I dagger you, now be their own this thing. But Igbos, they go they talk now, mouth they go just they talk, they go they hear their opinion, because say they no go talk past wetin they talk past wetin they talk, now they just they talk. It is the same people from the Yoruba extraction that they have this agbero in them, that they will go out again to go and be attacking people. We saw all of that during the election. You can cry. That is the truth. We must tell ourselves the truth. Now, he has not been saying anything. That was why Boala came and goofed. saying that oh, they don't have a full knowledge of what happened, this and that. The people they actually attacked. Meanwhile, they told us that they gave information to the US government. They are just fooling themselves because Trump have not even sent Tinubu. You know, send Trump don't send boys where go do investigation before the airstrike happened. So they listen to Tinubu. Tinubu are waiting. In fact, some people are just delusional. Tinubu, oh, he get this thing, he dey play the nurse. Forget all those things. Tinubu know wetin in the battle. So Bayo Onanuga needs to come out. I've said it in one of my videos, and thank God, a lot of people are getting and recording this things. Of course, I even saw it on in Punch that yes, the presidency must apologize to Peter Obi. They must apologize. He will not apologize. Bigots don't apologize. Hypocrites don't apologize. Tribalists don't apologize. Most remarkably, Igbo haters like Bayo Onanuga and gang will never apologize. Is it Nigeria government that created Peter Obi? Onanuga is a coward. I don't understand that they will never forgive them. In fact, the man, they talk anyhow. He talks anyhow as old as he is. Person they go 70 years, they will open their mouth and be talking rubbish. No sense. Because of wetin you want chop amala, you want chop ewedu. Now that one they freak you. You want get out for US, UK and all of that. Abi, get your bank account a full. If you pass like that, you want to be relevant in negativity. So guys, let's say your opinion and have your take on this.